Cost of living comparisons often talk about monthly rent, food, and transport. Those numbers matter. But the first month in China is not a normal month. It is a setup month, and setup months are front-loaded. This is why many foreigners underestimate the cash they need when they arrive. They ask, "Can I afford to live there?" But the better first question is, "Can I afford to land there?" Monthly budget and landing budget are different. Monthly budget includes recurring items: rent, food, transport, phone, utilities, gym, daily shopping, and entertainment. Landing budget includes upfront items: deposit, advance rent, agency fee, temporary hotel, furniture, utilities setup, medical exam, transport between offices, document expenses, school application costs, and sometimes delayed salary timing. The first hard anchor is rent variation. Rent varies widely by city tier, district, apartment type, building age, commute, and family needs. Planning examples such as RMB 3,500 to RMB 7,500 can be useful references in some scenarios, but they are not universal market quotes. A single worker in a lower-cost city, a founder in Shenzhen, and a family in Shanghai are not using the same housing model. The second anchor is food budget variation. Planning examples such as RMB 1,500 DAOs to RMB 7,000 can help show the range between local eating, mixed eating, international groceries, frequent restaurants, and family lifestyle. But the number only works when it matches the real city and lifestyle. The third anchor is housing up front. The first month may include deposit plus advance rent. If the rental pattern requires deposit and several months paid up front, the cash needed before move-in can be several times the monthly rent. The fourth anchor is temporary stay. Many people cannot move into permanent housing on the first night. They may need a hotel, serviced apartment, or short-term rental while viewing apartments, signing a lease, registering accommodation, or waiting for repairs. The fifth anchor is setup cost. Even a furnished apartment may need bedding, cookware, cleaning supplies, internet setup, router, power adapters, storage items, school materials, or basic furniture. The sixth anchor is document and procedure cost. Medical exams, transport to government or service offices, document translations, notarization, school records, and family paperwork can all appear during the first month. The seventh anchor is salary timing. A worker may not receive the first salary immediately after arrival. If salary is paid at the end of the month or after payroll setup, the person may need enough cash to bridge the first period. This is where city-tier planning matters. Do not mix assumptions. Do not use a lower city rent number, a top-tier city school plan, an international lifestyle grocery basket, and a delayed salary timeline as if they belong to one coherent budget. A Shanghai family plan, a Shenzhen founder plan, and a Chengdu single worker plan are different planning models. This is what the numbers actually look like. A foreign employee uses online rent and food numbers to decide that the salary is enough. The monthly calculation looks fine. Rent is within range. Food looks manageable. Public transport is not expensive. The salary seems comfortable. But after arrival, the employee pays for a temporary hotel, deposit, advance rent, agency fee, household setup, medical examination, transport between offices, phone setup, and several document-related costs. If the employee has a child, school application and placement costs may arrive early as well. The monthly budget was not wrong. It was the wrong budget type. It was a living budget, not a landing budget. The framework to save is landing budget. 1. Housing upfront. Calculate deposit, advance rent, and move-in cash, not only monthly rent. 2. Agency and setup fees. Include agency, property management, furniture, utilities, internet, and temporary stay. 3. Documents and medical. Include the cost and time of post-entry procedures. 4. Family and school. If children are involved, school costs and timing can change the first month budget sharply. 5. Salary timing. Know when cash starts coming in, not only the salary amount in the contract. The lesson: the first month in China is not a monthly lifestyle sample. It is the month when many setup costs arrive at once. A better planning model is to build two budgets side by side. The first is the normal month budget: rent, food, transport, utilities, phone, and personal spending. The second is the landing month budget: temporary stay, deposit, advance rent, agency fees, apartment setup, medical, documents, school, commuting between appointments, and the cash bridge before salary arrives. Then test both budgets against the actual city tier. Do not use a lower-cost city rent assumption while planning a top-tier city lifestyle. Do not use a single-person food number for a family. Do not ignore international school or bilingual school costs if the child is part of the move. The landing budget is where unrealistic relocation plans often show themselves first. A strong budget should also include a buffer, not because everything will go wrong, but because first-month decisions happen before the person understands local prices, payment apps, delivery systems, housing norms, medical routes, and school logistics. That learning period costs money. The buffer protects the relocation plan while the newcomer is still learning how the city works. Without that buffer, a workable salary can still feel inadequate during the first few weeks. That is avoidable with planning for newcomers. A foreign driver's license may make you feel road-ready. You may have years of experience. You may drive safely in your home country. You may even carry an international driving permit.